What's up, chat? We're a little different today. Also, I just gotta say, the intro's over and nobody claimed it. That's the first time it's ever showed up in the chat message, but Colonel Bot offered a free sub. Nobody claimed it. Oh, I don't have the music open. My bad. How you doing? Welcome to Themeless Thursday. I even opened up the tab and everything. Oh well. You didn't see it? Well, you weren't here early enough for Colonel Bot's intro message. That's you. You guys got to be here for the intro message. All right. Also, because I signed into Colonel Bot, I have this. Is it gonna work?
Massive.
Colonel Bot hitting 14-month sub. Figured I might as well share it. All right, and close out of that tab. A stretch already. GG Lord getting first. And welcome in Kyle Music, Berserker. Thanks Colonel Bot for the resub. Or actually, thanks Gryson for the gift sub to Colonel Bot for the multi-month thing. Absolutely amazing. Found me through TikTok. Precious. Oh, I never.
Preach, dude.
Tyler, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Hold on, I gotta get a couple things ready. The camera's in a bit of a weird position today, chat, because we're doing a bit of a weird thing. Okay, so let me switch to the scene. Oh God, no, I didn't turn this on. It's gonna be shaky at first, I bet. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Is it gonna connect? Watch this. And ta-da! We got a build surface. All right, but that's not all. Because we've got another angle, maybe not. Is it not gonna work? Everything's there. Restart it. Hey, another angle, close up. Cool. I think it's cool. What do you guys think? Oh shit, there was a raid? Elix, my bad. Welcome in, everybody. Are alerts down? Hold on, alerts are down. Ah, God, I didn't put alerts on this new one, on this new scene. Welcome in, everybody. shit. I was just showing off the new setup because we're doing a PC build today. If you can see back here, I got a whole bunch of monitors. We're not doing the normal Minecraft thing. My parents need a PC built, so I got them a PC. ! project. You can get a link to what the specs look like. Obviously, if you're from my stream and haven't checked out Elix, he's an amazing streamer. Click the link in the that Gryson shouted out for him. And let me get alerts back on, because that's my bad. All right, let me retest this really quick now. And there it is. There's the raid. All right. Also, chat's a little bit out of my way right now, so we'll get this going. Let me show you guys the parts. Let me show you the parts. Absolutely massive of you, by the way. Appreciate you. So this is not like an insane gaming PC. This PC is for my parents'. It's a work computer for them. So we didn't go too overboard with it. Actually, let me switch to the other cam real quick, because this will probably be better for showing off parts. Yes. We went with the Ryzen 5. Oh, does it not say when it is on the box? It's a 5600X. There it is. You can read it. 5600X. Okay, that's the center. Oh, I don't like that. That's not center on my desk. 5600X. Brand flippin' new. The other part you guys all probably care about, I did show it off on stream. An RTX 3050. Eagle Gigabyte. Exclamation mark project, by the way, does have all the specs in a PC part picker list if anybody wants to know. What else we got? Haven't even opened it yet, but a 700 watt gold power supply by Evga. Should be good. Should be good. I mean, for a 3050, for sure good. These two. We got a Team Group 1 terabyte NVMe drive, and T-Create, never heard of them, but they were the cheapest RAM. 16 gig kit. So let me move that over. There's a bit more. We got a B550. An MSI B550 A Pro, way overkill of a motherboard, but it was the cheapest ATX motherboard, so went with it. There's also keyboard, mouse, monitors, and case. We'll obviously see all that later. Stuff we're gonna need first is this stuff. I'll put these back. Yeah. Epic. I've never done a build live before, by the way.
Preach, dude.
X3 Prixo, thank you for the follow. How you doing? Never done a build live before. And haven't even opened any of these parts except for the 3050. So, I don't know if we should start with this cam. What do you guys think? Or this cam? Yo, Cooper, thank you for the biddies. I also got to keep the headphones on, but I'm kind of tethered. I mean, I got some slack, but I feel pretty tethered to the desk over there. This is my work desk, by the way. These are my monitor stands for my work monitors. I took them off. I just unscrewed these little caps here, lifted the monitors off, put them on the couch. You can see them there. I scratched one of them. They're work monitors. They were free, so it doesn't really matter. Gryson, I don't know if you saw my message the other day, but I did check. This motherboard does have a TPM chip, according to several reviewers on Amazon, and several people did specify specifically that they got Windows 11 installed on it. My mom will not want to put an MSI emblem on her PC. I went with a really stealth-looking case, by the way, chat. We don't need any SATA ports. We don't need a CD. I didn't even get a CD drive. Thank you for choosing MSI. Join our rewards now. I'm good. All right. Literally, all I need out of this is the M.2 screws, because we got an M.2. And we are going to grab out the I.O. shield. That's it for this box. Though, you know what you do with a motherboard box while you're building a PC? Close it up, and you got a test bench right there. So you put your Mobo on it. It keeps bouncing, does it? Oh, that's the autofocus. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's like actually still wobbling because I had to touch it earlier. Yeah, it'll calm down. It'll calm down in a minute. It's like kind of wibbly wobbly up there, and it's a lot of weight on the end of a really long stick. And it looks like it's autofocusing as well. That's autofocus. Focus. See? Once my hands are there, it focuses. And then I stop. I move my hands away, and autofocus just takes over again. Where'd the little bag of screws go? What's up, Cooper? How you doing? All right. Appreciate the biddy. I think it's because of this glare, but we'll be fine. Why'd I get a rip? Lord, You don't have to pretend to have every piece of hardware on the internet, all right? I just said it. I don't know how many PC parts you have claimed to have, but it's far more than an entire PC. All right. I don't have a place to put this other than back inside the box, which is gone. Oh, also, can raise and lower the desk for my building pleasure. This is a PCIe Gen 3 SSD, and we don't really. Also, where the here's the nearest screwdriver. I don't have a good screwdriver right now. This is it. Just throw it behind me. I put it on the chair. Yeah, I put it on the. Oh wait, I could. Wait, oh, I meant to move it more. Yeah, now you get a creeper face in the background. Oh, I get covered by the little logo thing. Oh well. What do we want to do first? Also, I have no idea how long stream's gonna take. I didn't know which way to look. I have no idea how long the stream's gonna be because I don't know. How long it's gonna take to build it, cable manage it, all that jazz. I'm in no rush. I've got 4 hours to do it. It's not gonna take that long, unless something goes horribly wrong. So, what do we want to do first? The CPU. I did make sure it came with an AIO, and wow, oh, this is a good sticker. Hold on. I have a box cutter thing over here. Somewhere. Or I did. Oh. This little ruler will work. It's not even a knife. See, I didn't even need to get a knife on screen. It's just a metal ruler. Had to feed your kitten? No worries. All right. What's in this box? Anything important? Oh, there goes the CPU. Now I see why Linus Tech Tips drops everything. When you're doing it on camera, it's really easy to just drop literally everything. Let's do a quick pin inspection, chat. Everything look good? Everything look good to you? Shipping didn't do it dirty? It's a 5600X exclamation mark project, and you can see the full specs. Alright, so, God, I really hope this cooler came with thermal paste on it. I'm pretty sure they do. Unless I'm gonna have to go digging for my thermal paste. This is the first time I've opened it, by the way, because, well, you saw me break the seal. Yes, it does. Good. Comes with that circle of thermal paste already applied. I love that they do that nowadays, chat. You don't even need to have your own thermal paste. I have a tube of it somewhere, just God knows where somewhere is. So, just trying to keep everything organized. Parts I am using and am not using yet. All right. Which way is the little triangle on this Mobo? I think it's this corner. I'm not gonna drop it. Ooh. Look at them pins. 5600X. All right, let me make sure this actually lines up. Yeah, that's the triangle. It's lined up to me. I'll raise the little bar. Just slots right in. Put the bar down, we're done. It's adult Legos. Yes. No, this is a work PC for them. They own a small business. They hired a guy. They needed a new PC. And I built all of their computers for their business so far. By the way, chat, I'm wearing socks on a rug right now, if you can't tell. All right. I actually have no idea how these mount. I have never put on one of AMD's stock coolers. Do they have a... So they have to go on this way or goes on this... Okay, wait, there's like an AMD notch. You see this? Hold on, let me switch to the other camera real quick. Oh, is it off? Okay. So there's like this notch here that says AMD. Let me, can I get it in the camera? Right? And if I put that towards the RAM, I assume I'm gonna have a bad time. So we will go, it has to be long ways. Oh wait, this has screws in it. And this has something in the motherboard. Okay. Let me put this back because apparently this isn't the default. What? Really? How tight are these? Okay. Where's the hammer and chisel? No, thank you. Cooper preached the biddies. The follow. Yeah, that's what I was... Yeah, towards the rear I am. Oh, is this magnetized? This was a free screwdriver, by the way, with the monitors I got from work. Honestly, for being a free... it was like $100 monitor. And it came with a screwdriver for assembly that's magnetized and everything. It's branded Scepter, you know? Honestly. I'm honestly planning on buying the LTT screwdriver when that comes out in the next couple weeks. Have you guys seen their backpack that came out with all the and the stats on their sales on these backpacks? Like, holy shit. All right, so yeah, these come off and then we just screw into the back plane, which is already there. Cool. So then I'll just put these back in the motherboard. Looks completely new. Well, yeah, all I ever did with it was screw on the VESA mount of a single monitor. That's all I ever did was I screwed on the VESA mount because each monitor came with one. I have two of them. There's a speck of dust in the thermal paste. Not my PC, not my problem. Okay. Why can't I get it centered? There we go. Nope. It did not drop down right. And I had to lift up. Great. There we go. It's centered. It's fine. It'll squish down. They come with a lot of thermal paste. They are spring loaded. So I just got to get them all started. Always doing a zigzag pattern, chat. And then we go back through a second time and actually tighten them down a bit more. Yeah. That was a bit too tight, honestly. Oh, wow. Hold the phone. Apparently none of these is actually screwed in on this side. You know, this isn't like a ratcheting screwdriver or anything. It'd be really nice if it was. Did I really tighten this way too much just to even start the other corner? Oh, I see why it didn't start when I did it. There we go. Really gotta push on these sometimes. Okay, what the fuck? Does this really not line up? Will this go in the fucking screw? All right, there it is. Jesus. I'm sitting here like, I have to like press to I have to like really press so it condenses the spring before it'll even thread. It'd be nice to have a proper ass screwdriver instead of one of these things. I need a hammer? No, thank you. All right. Is it free spinning on this side too? No, it's in. All right, they're all in. They're all pretty tight. Damn. Yeah, that's good. All right, so then this is, where's the CPU fan on here? CPU fan 1. Oh my god, wow, that's really tight clearance. I gotta thread it back through. It doesn't actually. There it is. PC built. That's it. That's the whole thing done, chat. Oh my god. Colonel broke it already? Yeah. Patience indeed. I need some patience. Alright. And put this back in there. They don't need the Ryzen sticker on the box. Does anybody still put those on their boxes anymore? Like, I am not a fan of, like, kitting out stuff with the company's logos. I remember when I started building PCs, like, oh, I was so excited. Because it was like, oh, man, like, yeah, I'm hyped, I got AMD. It's like, nah, dude, I don't even... Can I, like, please? Intel inside, you know, very important to be their marketing department for them. Unless they sponsor the channel. All right. Oh boy, that's real heavy now. I want to put this inside the box. Now, chat, how long do I keep these boxes before I throw them out? Oh wait, I'm not done with that. I'm not done with that. I meant like after I deliver the PC, how I'm probably just gonna like go in there and grab all like the screws and stuff out, throw them in my little drawer thing of screws. 16 weeks. It's a little on the short side, don't you think? I better keep it until 10 years after they throw away the PC. That sounds about right to me, don't it? All right, let's do RAM next. This is still inside the bags. That's trash. Is this a dual gig kit? Yeah, it's 218, or it's 2 8 gigs, not 18 gigs. Ruler. Mm-hmm. 10 years after the end of the world. True. So these are Team Group. Okay. Yeah, not T-Create. Team Group. I know Team Group. That's what I have in my PC. These are 16 gigs, 3600 megahertz, DDR4. I think they're CL18s as well. Probably says it on the stick exactly. Yeah, CL18, 22, 22, 42. So yeah, it's like really good RAM. You know, it's right in the sweet spot of RAM. I don't have any fingernails. I can't separate this. Okay. Oh, wait, chat. Hold on. Hold on. There's a sticker. I knew there was a sticker. It's never over till you get a sticker. All right. Is it going 1 and 3 or 2 and 4, chat? One and 3 or 2 and 4, chat? I always do 4 sticks. I never know. I have 4 16 gig sticks in my PC, so like I didn't have to decide. I think you're supposed to do 2 and 4. Yeah? 1 and 3? I think you're supposed to do the pair that is furthest away from the CPU. So 2 and 4. Is this the right orientation? It is. One stick in. Okay. And in. Cool. Close the extra tabs. Or that's in. All right, next, M.2. It's even got a little cooler thing about it. So let's get that. Well, let's get this stuff put away inside the packaging again. Then why ask? Come on, chat. You're supposed to answer it right. Use the stickers for decoration? No, thanks. Alright. How long do I keep this box, chat? All it's got is a sticker. Next. This is also in a bag. I could have done the prep and like removed this from its baggie, but this is the Amazon baggie, I assume, that has the barcode on it that told Amazon where in their factory it belongs, or warehouse. 5-year warranty. Good. Good to hear, team group. I'll keep you honest on that. Okay, I rip off the perforated marks, chat, and then like it doesn't even like separate here. Okay, like why have the perforation there if you gotta like rip into it? Have the perforation lower. Okay, how long do I keep this packaging now? No, this is for my parents. Exclamation mark project. All right, tiny. Oh wait, there's just no backing on this. Oh my god. I thought this would, yeah, okay, it's just out. This is it. This is the back. All right. We got to one little screw. Okay. So these are 2 different screws. I gotta remember that. I'm gonna actually set them here. Then this comes up. Okay, this has a thermal pad on it, so I gotta do a peel, chat. Does this have a thing installed in the motherboard in the right spot? It does. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see this little. This is where you install it. It's got the screw hole already mounted. It can support really long SSDs. Damn. All right. So, if you guys don't know about M.2 drives, they actually have a thermal pad on them already. So there we go, got it out. This sticker here, it says warranty void if removed, right? This is actually like somewhat heat conductive, and you leave this on even when you're putting it up a thermal pad. So, because obviously it says warranty void if removed, so I'm not going to void the warranty for better cooling or anything like that. So that goes down. Yeah, so then we get these little screws. I wasn't sure about whether I leave that sticker on or not, if there's a cooler over it on my very first NVMe build. Because you never really know when you get a new technology like an M.2 drive, and you're like, I haven't built a PC since like SATA SSDs were new. Magnetic, it's amazing. Screws are really small. They are. Oh, I fudged it up. They're too small, you're right. The magnet's really good on this. I just missed the hole. Ugh. Alright. So that's good. Does anyone remember which direction this went on now? Oh, I see. It makes sense. Alright, so if that sticker comes off... Oh, did I not do a good peel for you guys? I'm sorry, chat. It's got some holes to, like, line it up. Okay. And that's in too. Motherboard's kitted out. That's all the prep work on the motherboard. There is these two little tiny screws I'm gonna put over here. No good peel. Unfollow. I know, right? I meant to, when I saw that peel, I meant to do a proper peel on it, but then my brain just didn't work. Also, I think you're seeing way too much of my body. You don't need to see that, right? You want to see the build. Better? Chat, if you're seeing too much of me, you gotta let me know. Did you get a gift sub? Not today, at least. Alright. So, the IO shield is the only thing left out of all the packaging I put up here. That's it. That's a good PC. Almost. Next up, we'll grab the case. So let me just move this off. Pikachu, you gonna hold it for me? Oh, thank you, bud. Oh, I also got the USB stick for installing Windows. Already got Windows on there. All right. Let's lower the desk a bit. And let me switch back to the other camera. Okay, I was like, I thought I covered up all the shipping labels. No, this shipping label is when Silverstone sent it to Amazon. And then Amazon put it in another box, put my shipping label on it, and then sent it to me. And AIO? No, I just put the stock cooler on. This is for my parents. I was like, oh my god, did I just dox myself by putting this here? But no, this is when Silverstone sent it to Amazon, they... scared the crap out of me, dude. So, yeah, let's open this up. Why would I AIO a office computer? Exclamation mark project. You can see the specs list. Literally the exact Amazon order. I mean. Well, actually, I don't think the parts are cheapest on Amazon. I think the prices went up on some Amazon listings, and now it's cheaper on other sites or something like that. Mentioned I had one. Oh yeah, for my next build, I have one. Whoa. I just... A little... Shocky poo. Now, this is a really cheap case. But not the cheapest case, but this was the cheapest case that didn't have a glass side panel. And you'd be thinking like, oh wow, it must have been really cheap. No. Most PC cases all had glass side panels. When you sorted by lowest price, like even the $40 ones had glass side panels or just looked really gamery. So this is the cheapest one that wasn't extremely gamery and wasn't a glass side panel. So it's honestly a really good case, I think, or we'll see. It's a, look at this bad boy. I mean, it looks, it's a what? The thermal take sticker's not there? Rip, dude. But actually, as soon as I opened it up, I was like, oh man, this is sweet. This is magnetic. Yeah, it's really light. I can't believe the logo's not on there. That's honestly. If there are any peels, there's no glass on this. I messed up the one and only peel that we were gonna have. So yeah, super boring. Super boring side panel. This is the Silverstone Farah R1. I don't know if I've ever honestly worked in a Silverstone case before. I know they've been around forever, and I've heard about them all the time. Logo could be in the plastic. True. It is. Oh, it's like stuck to the. It's okay. Hold on, I got this. Logo transplant transfusion. The snowflake's back. Oh yeah, I forgot I took those screws out. Alright. So, this is what we're dealing with. Was that USB-C on the front? No. 3 USB-A's. Does it have any top I/O? It does not. It has power button. I assume that's probably an LED. No, wait. That's a power button. That's a reset button. That's probably a hard drive LED. And then 3 full USB-A's. It says U234. Where's U1? Where's U1? And why is it U? I don't know. And then a headphone jack. Seriously, where's U1? Okay. It was missing his belly button, true. Okay, so actually, if we look inside it, it's got like a power supply cover, and it's got 2 SSD. Oh my god, these thumb screws are really in there. 2 SSD mount plates. Can I get them out? They don't need these. They can get the airflow. Oh, god, these thumb screws. Oh, it hurt. 0 out of 10 recommend using your thumbs on these thumb screws, chat. All right. I really thought there'd be like a box or something inside of this. This is what you get when you buy a really cheap PC. When you're talking budget PCs, this is budget AF, chat. It's really thin. I mean, it's all black metal. There's no like sharp edges or anything. So like, it's not like the worst. Oh, look, there's actually slots back here. So I could put this back here. In case they ever need to expand. They will never need this expanded, chat. Just letting you know, like this PC, when we open it, when we close it today, it's never being opened again. At least not until it's someone other than my parents that own it. They'll give it back to me when it's dead, probably, or when they replace it in 10 years. And then I'll open it again, and I'll be like, damn, I did a horrible job. Oh, there is actually some accessories. Well, first there's the hard drive bay, but in the hard drive cage, there's some screws. What about for cleaning? You think they'll clean it? Dude, they're boomers. They wouldn't know what to do with a computer. All right. It's a bit too close, honestly. I mean, they're not actually boomers, but they're yeah. So basically, there's 3 ways to mount a 2.5 inch SSD in here, and there's a spot for one 3.5 inch drive. We're using none of those today. We're using literally none of those. Also, this power supply shroud, I thought I could take it off. Oh, let me show you. This power supply shroud, I thought I could take it off, right? But these are riveted in. So no, this is a permanent power supply shroud. Great. It does look like this hard drive bay does come out if we, for whatever reason, can't seem to fit our power supply in there. But I always go for the power supply first when I'm... Get off my face, Bisect! Yeah, so when I get in a case, I always do the power supply first. So we're... I'm gonna switch back to the other camera. All right. On the floor, you with you. Let's open up this bad boy. This is an Evga 700 watt overkill. I think I sorted by gold, and this was probably like the cheapest, just like no, I knew I was putting a 3050 in, right? I knew I was putting in a 30 series card, which is pretty power hungry, and I knew I was putting in a Ryzen 3600X, and I was like, you know what? I'll just make sure it is overkill. Better to be over than under, right? Is this even modular? Or no, this isn't modular. Okay. All right, I thought it was, but the cables look good. Power cable, some mounting screws. They're taped. Okay. Let's get this out of here. Okay. It almost fell off the desk. Oh yeah, I don't need this. And I can fold this back closed. What's up, football? How you doing? All right, so this box is done. All right, we got the power supply. I don't know which screws I'm going to use. There's a whole bunch of screws that came with the case, and they're actually black. And these are silver. So I don't think I want to go with the silver ones unless there's none that fit that are black. Because, you know, aesthetics are very important in this build. Those out the way, and let me switch back to the other camera. Boom, right there in the power supply area. So fan facing down, because this does have a it has a filter, a real cheap filter, but a filter nonetheless. Just kind of smush it in there. These cables are really problematic. I think I gotta stand it up because gravity like helps it. You don't wait. Chad, this is a standing desk. I don't gotta crouch. Bring the desk up to me. Okay, I don't really have anything from either view to show you this right now. Yeah, this one might work. And it's underneath. All right, I'm gonna have to unvelcro these cables and just let them be a mess because while they're stuck together, they're really a problem. See, like here, while they're all stuck together, they're hitting the hard drive cage, so I can't like do it. I have to straighten them out and let them dangle a bit, just so I can have them come off to the side. And then now the power supply actually goes in. Now it is, yeah, I gotta like really hold it in place because gravity now is pulling the cables down because they're hanging off the side of the desk. But let's find what screws we're gonna use next. I'm a standing desk? Wow. I'm so versatile. Speaking of the word versatile, chat, today I was like thinking like, oh man, I'm gonna have to like move where my camera's mounted. I'm gonna have to like move where this camera's mounted, this one here, and I'm gonna have to, I don't know what I'm gonna do, and like I'm gonna have to move this desk probably. No, I moved nothing. I took the monitors off here, and then I was like, well, can I just swivel this camera? And I kind of lifted it up and swiveled it around the monitor and just moved it. And then I was like, that seems like a decent spot, and I did some finagling later. And then this one was folded up flat against the wall. I just brought it out, stuck the stick end up, screwed it down, and it was good. I literally had this all set up, and I had to do basically nothing to get this to where it is right now. It was great. Okay, that's all my screws. Oh, you can't even see them. They're just all out on the desk right now. 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. All right. Let me. Okay, power supply cable. I'm just gonna chuck that over here. All these extras, set them all over here. Grab these screws and move them underneath the mic arm. Hopefully I won't do anything with them. Screws we're actually going to use. And now I can bring this here. It's autofocus. Yeah, the mic isn't working. It's auto, or the arm isn't moving or anything. It's autofocus. All right, those are lined up. One screw. I could go late. I could really skimp on this, chat. This could be like the like jankiest PC build ever. You know, like hold everything in with one screw type PC build. I never do that. I can't do it. I always like gotta make it perfect. All right. Power supply's in. I really want to move these screws. Got them all off the desk. I'm gonna just put them over on the gaming desks, right in front of my keyboard. So if I go to type something, I'll just smash my hands into them, and they'll go everywhere, which is exactly what we need. You know, what we need right now is more chaos. Okay. There is no room for cable management back here. I'm literally just gonna have to shove all the cables in like around this power supply thing. All right, next up, let's put the motherboard in. Yeah, it's just all these cables. I gotta lower this down. There's only one case fan in here. Oh god, that's not something I thought of. There's tons of airflow. I made sure to not to get one with like glass and stuff along the front There's only one case fan in here. I gotta maybe I can see if I have some spare fans. All right. Do we have the standoffs everywhere for ATX? I'm looking. I think the answer is no. I think we need to add some standoffs. I see 1, 2, 3. Those are good. 1, 2, 3. Those are good. And yes, we do need to put the third ones here. They're not there. Let me switch to the other camera. Really? Yeah. So I'll move this over in a minute, but basically here, here, and here, these are the 3 columns of standoffs we need. We don't. Oh my god, I don't even think I have a proper way to screw in these standoffs. I don't have like a little wrench or anything. So I just get to do it thumb tight. Well, that's not bad actually. Good thing it came with extra standoffs. I was afraid this was gonna be so cheap that these holes weren't even threaded, but that's just going in just fine. This could actually fit like an EATX board. Yeah, there's an E over here. Whoa. Oh, it even says here, mini, micro, ATX. Oh, it does not say EATX though. Oh wait, there is letters next to every single hole, whether or not they're used for mini, micro, or full size, or then there's multiple letters when multiple apply. Then those sets of holes there over on the side do say E next to them. They for sure are for an EATX board. So I bet it like unofficially supports it. It looks like there's not a screw up in this corner. All right. So now I grab the Mobo. Oh. I remembered, chat. I remembered. I almost forgot. The I/O display has to go in before the motherboard. And it goes in this way. They wouldn't have noticed if it wasn't there. Oh my god, this is really being a pain in the ass to connect. Whoa, these don't have screws in them? All right, that should be good. Gotta really wrench this thing in there because the tolerances are so tight. Okay. It's when you get the cheapest motherboard and the cheapest case together, it's really a great combo. This isn't lining up with like any of the holes, any of the standoffs. Okay, yeah, it does. I just have to like push it. Yeah, it's the I/O shield is like actually like pushing it to where it doesn't line up anymore, but it's good. Which screws are you supposed to use, chat? Does anyone remember? You get this box out of here, and then I can bring this over so you guys can see a bit more what we're working with. Which ones are supposed to be used? Oh, I'm bleeding. Rip. Yeah, Squires is a homie. All right. Is this too small of a screw? It might be. For sure, yeah. This is too small. Maybe. No, it just... No, it's good. That's the right screw. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, shit. I really cut my finger, though. Like, it's bleeding a lot out of my... from underneath my nail. I don't even know what I did. Whoever says not to touch inside a PC... This has never, like, met the internet before. Alright? Because this is, like, a whole thing that's been going on for, like, 40 years. Try not to get... Okay, I need to go get a Band-Aid or something because I'm trying not to get blood on things. I'm getting blood on my hands. So, I got blood on my other hand now. Get a Band-Aid, I know. We'll get a normal Band-Aid, or do I get one of my daughter's Hello Kitty Band-Aids, chat? Gonna get blood everywhere. That makes it faster, right? It's not really even bleeding, but I just need... Not anymore, but I just need to cover it up, I guess. Normal one. Oh, where's the fun in that? Alright. Let's go to the BRB screen, chat.
I mean, if
all right,
oh,
I'll be back in a few
Kyle.
minutes.
Oh, Kyle. Oh, God. I didn't turn off gravity. Oh, look at him.
The camera's not turning off.
So, in celebration of the subathon
Guess I'll do it
last
manually.
weekend, we have
BRB.
the Subway-a-thon. And everyone who's there could redeem an armor stand to get a spot on the subway. Look at this beautiful thing. So we got stats on the front. It lasted 8 hours, 24 minutes. The Subway-a-thon, July 2022. Top contributors for subs is B Sparin, and for bits is Lucky Bear. Absolutely amazing. So we got this subway just plowing its way out the side of the mountain. It's definitely gonna crash, but that's how things go sometimes. You can't control it. Up inside here, we got Master CJ driving the subway. He's got my head on him, so he deserves that spot. And then we got everybody who redeemed. We crammed them all into one subway car, absolutely tightly packed like sardines, as you would find in a real subway. So we'll just go through here, take a look at everybody. Absolutely amazing. We got some people standing. They don't deserve to sit, apparently. You know, everybody here redeemed it, and it was totally awesome. I thank every single one of you for being here and having the channel points to get in here. And for everybody that contributed, absolutely amazing of you. Big preaches. And GG Purple on your dub with your wait, you have 2 on this 4-block tower? You've gotten half of the wins on the new tower? How'd you do that, you hacker? A potion of wither effect? Oh, chat, we're already down to 10% durability. Oopsie. Here we go, chat. We're getting rid of it. This is the death of a netherite shovel on purpose. For you, chat. There it goes! Rip. Oh. Durability's low. Here we go, chat. It's gonna... There it is. It's broken. Another netherite tool. The pickaxe this time. Yeeted. Because of the subathon goals. Like, I keep my... Basically, my train of thought is I use French vanilla Minecraft. You know, it should feel vanilla, but with a little... Just a little, performance and quality of life stuff. Like all the comments on my main videos are good because it's people that like, you know, already subscribe to my channel and know me from Twitch and whatever. But the broader YouTube audience, when my shorts start, you know, get a couple thousand views, is like just 100% pure toxicity for no reason. No one clipped that. I clipped it. I'll put it in a YouTube video. I don't care. I'll put it in a YouTube short. Fuck it.
All right, I'm back.
This axe is looking brutally low, chat. You think this is the tree where it breaks?
Is the button gonna work to
Has
bring my camera back?
13 durability on it.
All
yeah,
right, and
chances.
back to this. Sweet. I got a band-aid on. Maybe this. I just like had to put it over the top. It wasn't actually bleeding anymore. I just went and washed my hands real good. Rip all the tools? What? What are you guys on about? All right. So we got to get more. Oh yes, this screw here. I was in the process of trying to get it lined up. All right. It tells me these aren't the right screws. Okay, let me see. Do I have an extra standoff here? I do. Does this screw into a... Oh yes, it screws off into a standoff just fine. Alright, so I'm just having a really hard time here. Oh, it doesn't seem to line up. Yeah, we were over that, right? It doesn't seem to line up. Yo, welcome in, Bob, with the raid. How you doing, Raiders? How was your stream? Currently working on building a PC.
Massive.
Absolutely massive of you sending the raid in tonight. What were you playing, Bob? Can we get a shout out for Bob from one of the mods? Oh, we don't have music. There we go. Yeah, go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, watch everything over there. Good, golfed it up. Nice, dude. Did you win? Or were you playing with friends or just online? I think I saw some banter between you and Diablo on Twitter. You playing with him? Lucky Bear got it? Nice. Setup's working real good, Bob. He beat you? Ha! Well deserved, Diablo. He's probably not in this raid, honestly, so, but, we're an hour in already, chat. Look at that. Honestly, we just have some cabling to do after I get these couple screws in. Two more screws that you can't see, I don't think. No, you can't. Maybe if I pull out, no. Pulling out never works. I let go of the screwdriver. Guess you should do some work now. Did you see the emails? My guess I'm not doing my work tonight. Because there was zero communication about what was expected of me. So I was just like, well, if you guys don't know, I don't know, so. Okay. So that's in. Oh, we gotta connect this fan. This is our one and only fan. You're on them. I guarantee you that. This isn't PWM. This is just 100% all the time. Well, at least it'll get I mean, it just goes right there. Honestly, it's gonna stay pigtailed, I guess. I could run it up and loop it up behind, but like Chad, do I cable manage it up through the back and then come up through the top and plug it in up here? Or do I just leave the little loop-de-loop? I think I'm gonna do it right. I'm not gonna do the little loop-de-loop. I'm gonna unscrew it or undo this. No. Okay, if I ask a yes no, I don't think I even asked a yes no question, chat. If you answer yes or no, I don't know which way you mean, because usually I ask the question to where it could mean, where yes could mean either way. So when I say, do I do this or do I do this? You say yes. I mean, I don't know which one that is. I do that all the time too. I mean, I could probably be better about how I ask my questions, but then that would have to be like, that'd be on me. And you know, I don't really do that. All right, so let me get to the other camera view. Excuse me? Oh, the other camera went to sleep? No way. Oh my God, it did? Now it's gonna be shaken, I'm sorry. It's not supposed to. I left the scene active, so like it shouldn't have went to sleep. But okay. Almost just fell over. Ouch. Just got poked. This is supposed to be for a pump fan. I'll put it in system fan one. The one I wanted to plug it in is labeled pump fan. Like, this is like a motherboard meant for water cooling, I guess. It's got a lot of fan headers, and I've got literally one fan in this PC. Because that's all it came with. All right, so we got this huge pigtail coming out the back. Should I open up the GPU and see what kind of power connectors it needs? And install the GPU, I guess? That's before we do any power cable management. So 3050 here. It's a little tiny 3050. Of all the 3000 series cards, this is the tiniest one I've ever seen. Did I say 30,000? I meant all the 3000 series cards. This is the tiniest card I've ever seen of the 3000 series, because those are pretty heat intensive usually. It's definitely a cost saving card. Look at this bad boy. Oh, it's got a peel, chat. Let me get the good camera out for the peel. Ray tracing? Yes, there is ray tracing. Okay. Looks like, yeah, we just got the one peel, maybe? Hold on, can I get it started? Okay, I've got the corner. Is that a good peel? Rate that out of 10. But that was the whole peel. No, wait, there's more. There's more peel. There's more peel. On the little Gigabytes fans. How about that one? All right, last attempt. That one was pretty clean. All right, so this is obviously going to go inside this slot. It's the reinforced one. Wow, they're getting worse. I thought those were getting better. So yeah, that's like metal. Looks reinforced. Yeah, we gotta take this screw out. God. Oh shit, I just realized something. This has like a protective thing over the PCIe cards. It's on the outside though, so like, what? Well, you take this off, and then you can actually unscrew the screws. Usually that screw would be on the inside of the case, so that way you can't unscrew one of these without having inside access to the case. Though, like, for actual security measures, it really isn't much of a security measure. Oh, these are cheap AF, chat. They're like actually held on by metal pins that you break off. Oh God, these don't even have screws. These are just attached on by metal, and you have to pry them off. So there's no putting the covers back on if you decide to use a different slot. Yep, cheap case here, chat. Oh no, how am I gonna get this out without like damaging anything? Because the motherboard's right there. Should have done this first. I didn't realize they were this this way. Oh God, really? Really? Got it. I really hope I didn't like damage the motherboard trying to get that out. I did not realize. Yeah, look, this one's a real cover. This one was just a fake cover thing. And it's made out of nothing though. So you do get 2 real covers that you can put in places. The rest are all one-time use. You take them out, you can't put them back in. Yeah, for sure. They, look, they don't even have, here, let me bend it back. It has no rigidity, but like a normal one, right, has this bit that sticks down in, right, to lodge itself at the bottom. And then at the top is supposed to have a screw hole. You see it? This has got a screw hole and like a whole flat piece. This is just nothing. That's dumb. That's a cheap case, chat. All right, let's get this GPU in. We got to take off the PCIe slot cover. And just clunk it down. It does just have one 8-pin PCIe power. Okay. Then we're gonna need 2 screws. Could get away with just one, or maybe even get away with none because we have this like protective thing, but this that only works in like really well-built cases, and this is not one of those. You get what you pay for. See, then this, oh, you can't even see this, sorry. So then this goes back over top of it to be, you can't remove these screws without removing this flap. But then this flap is just held in by a thumb screw on the outside. So like, it's, every time I've seen one of these, this thumb screw is supposed to be on the inside so that like you have to, I've seen cases where like the side panels have like a little padlock loop and you could padlock your PC shut if you wanted to, and then have this thumb screw protecting the graphics card screws on the inside to where you had to get to the padlock and then you could unscrew this to get your graphics card out. But that's what I've always seen what those little cover things are for. It's weird. It's got so many like cost saving features and it's just, I don't know why. All right. So what do we need to run through here? We need to run through here 8-pin CPU power, 24-pin motherboard power, 8-pin PCIe power, and all the front I/O stuff. That's all we need to run into the front. So let me switch back to the other camera. Oh. Ooh, it's a little heavy. It's a little chonky boy. All right, so this is all the front I/O stuff. It's a B550 board. I'm sure it'll have every plug I need. All right, 24 pin. That's got to go through probably like right about here. I'm gonna say probably like right about here. You know, we'll put it through that hole. What else we got? What else we got coming off this power supply? Molex, don't need. SATA, don't need. 8-pin CPU. All right, this is gonna go up into this very tippy top corner. Push it all the way through. Okay, we're running a tight ship, boys. All right, let me run this underneath this one because this is the one that has like it's not gonna have very much slack. And then okay, so it has two separate plugs. Each of them are 8-pin. Okay, so I'll just need to run one of these through for the GPU. I'll run it through right along where the 24-pin power goes. Let's just connect the power cables first and flip her back over, and then we'll go back and figure out which of the proper holes to go through for all that front I/O. All right. Yeah, we made the right choice making both these come through this hole. Let me flip back to the other camera. All right. So as you can see, we got Cooper preach the bits. This cable's got to go up here. This cable's got to go down to here. And then this cable is up here and needs to go in that very corner. So we'll do the big boy first. It's a 20 plus 4 pin to make a 24 pin. And that's how math works if you didn't know, chat. Most power supplies are 20 plus 4, but I haven't seen a 20 pin motherboard power in for ages. I kind of wish you could just get them as a single 24 pin and not have to slash them together. All right, that's in. That didn't actually take much force at all. Good. Usually you're flexing the motherboard trying to get that one in. Here comes the sun. I mean, here comes the 8-pin to the graphics card. That goes in. Those both have a ton of slack. We'll pull them back through when we're doing the cable management. Didn't sign up for a math lesson? Yeah, this is a free first grade level math. Oh, Mitzi's here. I don't think any of the cameras are going to show her today, though. She's not in a great place to be shown off. And I'm trying to figure out how to get this RAM. So this is always this CPU power up in the top corner. Here, let me show you. Can I get it in a different angle? Oh, maybe you guys can actually see me struggle with this. This corner. No, you can't really see. It's too dark in there. Wait, can I get rid of this? Get some more light in? Haha! Remind me to put that back on, chat. All right, we got more light coming in. First off, we have this wire in the way, but ignoring that wire completely by going underneath it, that puts this off to the side. So this is where this needs to plug in, right there. And this is split in two, and I always hate it because it couldn't just be easy. So you have to line up the two connectors side by side. And then, which way does it go? It goes this way. So I loop it. Oh wait, do these not have like little notches? They don't have little notches, do they? Usually they have little notches to where they'll stick by each other. Maybe because they don't have notches at all, I can just connect them one at a time. Oh, no, never mind. I got it. Oh, this case isn't actually that bad. Or this motherboard doesn't have it very off in the corner. Cool. That's all connected. So now, we got all these other cables underneath. All these power supply cables aren't needed, but the front I/O cables are. So those ones aren't. These ones, I need to figure out where each of them come up to the front at. And then just run them through and then plug them in. So, are you kidding me? There's, okay. I was like, is there not a USB 3 header on here? On this motherboard? There is. So, oh wait, what am I doing? What am I doing, chat? Okay. Better. Is this all the front I/O cables again? No, it's not. This is. What do we got here? We got... Okay, these are the buttons. Okay. These are all the button wires. Then we got 3 USB... Or USB 3, and then HD audio. So... I'm looking where audio is. Audio needs to come through this grommet. USB. Okay, they all three need to go through the same grommet. Lovely. All right, that's easy. And then this all needs to go through. Okay. Well, this is easy enough, chat. Look. So, I actually don't see what you can't see, but there's a grommet here, and there's a grommet here. And then there's one here, but the power supply is obviously in the way. They all three need to go through this one because this one's covered. Oh wait, never mind. The three main ones do, and then these little wiggly wires need to all go through this one here towards the front. Yeah. So let me just shove those through with all their slack. Oh, they're hitting the graphics card. Okay, never mind. That's as far as they need to go then. Then this... Why is a bundle of these is way shorter than the other two? Look at that. These ones are here. The rest go real far. That is real pro design right there. Professional grade. Put those through this grommet. Flip this back over. Let me make sure none of those wires went anywhere they shouldn't have gone, or they're about to like fall back through. Good, and we can lay the bad one back down. Okay, maybe putting the graphics card in before doing these might have been a problem, but I think I'll have plenty of room because the graphics card's up so high. All right, so firstly, HD audio is easy because it goes over here. It's the longest of these cables, and it's in. Then USB 3 is a very prominent connector. Very proud. Very rigid. Got it. Flipped in. And the USB 2 is actually in a problematic spot. Who would have thunked it? Who would have thunked it wouldn't be in an easy place to reach? Alright, and it's in anyway. Sweet. Then we're looking at the front I/O, which this is different on like every case. Oh my god. Or every other motherboard. We got a power switch, power LED plus and minus. We got a reset switch, and we got an HDD LED. Whew. All right, let me get a drink. I gotta get the motherboard instructions to figure out which ports those go in. All right. Oh, I just saw the box cutter on the floor, chat. The one I was looking for at the beginning, and I used a ruler instead. Oops. Oh, it tells you how to install the cooler. Okay, sweet. It does have the... No way, is it really that dumb? This has step-by-step instructions on how to build the PC case, but shows different pictures. Oh wait, this is the motherboard instructions, right? So it shows a random ass. It does not show it. It does show them. Okay, never mind. Woo! I can read, chat. I can read. Close the box up. So it does show them here. Oh wow, that's actually really nice. Diagram, at least. So power LED plus and minus, HDD plus and minus. Yeah, we have literally, we're connecting like every single pin. Oh, great. Where's this? Where's the power? Where's the HDD? That's the first one I gotta connect to keep things in an order that I can manage. Okay, so that goes in the very bottom left corner. Then above that, okay, then the reset switch goes next to it. This doesn't really show a directionality to it. All right, then we just got these 3 connectors. So plus and minus will go in together. Okay, all 4 of these, if I line them up, I could just plug them in all at once. You know, I've never bought an expensive enough motherboard, chat, to have one of those really cool, like, where they have, like, the comb for these, where you plug them all into a like a comb type pin out thing, and then you connect that whole thing to the motherboard at once. Never spent enough on a motherboard to get that feature. But I've seen it on, like, tech channel builds, and man, I'm jealous every time I'd have to do one of these. But okay, all those connectors are in. So now we gotta flip this bad boy over, lay it down with the ugly side up, and make the ugly side less ugly. Everything is connected, so we can pull stuff back through, get slack, you know, and hopefully do some cable management. Did this... whew, all right, this is the materials I was given for cable management. There are 5 zip ties. 5 zip ties of cable management. Okay. I love it. This is exactly what I needed. All right, I got all this pulled back all the way. Honestly, can I thread this through or what? Yes. Okay. It has zip tie holes, which are like not horrible. They're just a little finicky. So if I do this and zip tie across. Okay, those are in place. Wow, these thick boy cables are really gonna be a thick boy problem. These 3, I will simply, yeah, I'll do a zip tie right here. I don't have any other like Velcro things or anything like to actually do this better, just laying on hand. I just have to use what came with the case. And 5 zip ties is what came with the case. You know? You get what you pay for. My parents wanted budget, so we went budget. I could have made them spend a little bit more money to make my experience better. I didn't though. They wouldn't have known any different if I had. I would have just told them, oh yeah, it costs this much, and they're like, okay. All right, so then I kind of want to just tie these up right here. Okay. That way they don't go back into the case, and I can deal with the slack in the back. Like, these zip ties are literally just going to be keeping the cables nice where they enter into the front, and then in the back we're just gonna have to like not care what they look like because I'm basically out of zip ties. I have all these little straggler cables here. Actually, I don't even have anywhere I could zip tie them down if I wanted to. Maybe I do. No, that's not going to do anything, is it? I didn't even get one of them in the loop. No, but it's not going to do anything. They're just going to have to lay flat and be pushed underneath there. I can't even put a zip tie anywhere that makes a difference. So these cables are just going to be like back here. And in this order, like it's going to close just fine. I don't think there'll be much pressure on it. Oh, I guess I got to zip tie this one down up here. That's to prevent that one from being too much of a mess up top. Really? Come back through, put some tension on it. Okay. The only other one is this one. I have literally nowhere I could put a zip tie in this side of the case. Wait, what if I take this back off? Is there a zip tie underneath there? Nope. I was hoping there'd be a zip tie underneath this SSD sled or something. But there's not. The other camera view? I don't know. You don't see nothing. When I got the whole case up here, can't really see much. This is what we gotta go with. All right. I could just zip tie this to this, I guess. Like these cables together. This is my 5th and final zip tie, chat. And they're there. All right. Then we have all these just hanging out the back. They're gonna just be put in up here. It's not modular. I can't disconnect them. And like I said, this case will never ever be opened again. So perfect. Let me get I don't have anything. I don't have anything to cut off those zip tie leads in my office. I guess they're just gonna stay there. Oop. I don't know if this is the front or the back side panel, but I think it's the back one because I took the back one off second and this one was towards the front. Yeah, it just closes just fine. There was no issues, no clearance issues. Cable's all good. Close up the back and pretend that is not there. We'll look at the front and we'll see what our cable management ended up doing. Ooh, it's got a little heft to it, chap. All right. So, oh god, that cable's sticking up. Sticking up out of the power supply bay. But yeah, we're looking good. Like there's not a lot of slack on these ones down here. They're all as short as they can be. I guess this USB 2 one could have been pulled in tighter, but like the loop that it's doing right now is pretty crazy. So that's fine. The USB 3, yeah, those are all in. Those are in good enough. These ones have a little bit of slack showing, but not much really. Yeah, this fan cable that goes to the back is good. This is the fan from the CPU. It just goes right here. I could maybe tuck it up a bit, but that's all we can do. That's all we can do. No, I'm not going to try just slicing a zip tie with a box cutter. That doesn't seem very safe. If I wasn't streaming, I'd maybe try it. But I'm not about to cut off my finger by accident because of Twitch chat. So, let's put this back on the top. This is where the mesh goes. I would close it up, but everyone knows it's bad luck. It's not going to post if you close it first. All right. So let me grab a monitor, slap it up on here real quick, and we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a boot. I don't even know how I plan on doing this. Because I have stuff on both sides. It would make sense to put it like right here and then put the monitor over here and see if we can get Windows going. Speak of the devil. Just put that up top for now. And I'm just gonna grab a work monitor real quick. All right. So then this monitor is the one that's supposed to be mounted here. So this little cap comes off. Goes down. Then the cap goes back on. Back in monitoring business. You guys can't see shit on the monitors, can you? Actually, I got an idea. Factually, I got an idea. Grab this other phone. Not now. Okay, literally, that's so annoying. Okay. If you guys couldn't tell, this is a rose gold iPhone 7 that I've been using for that over the other cable, or for the other camera. 7 Plus, I should say. Okay, that's the power cable. Can I really not? What kind of view are we gonna get, chat? I switch to it now. Hey, not bad actually. You can see the mic. He's right here. The camera here I'm talking to. Here comes the boom. All right. So let me get my headphones back. Or no, not headphones yet because power. plug it in. So much waste, so much packaging materials. It's horrible, chat. This is so short. I can't even straighten out my arms. This is so short. Oh my god, wait, am I gonna have to lower my desk just just to plug it in? All right, power supply switched off right now. I gotta get underneath to plug it in. Oh no, it fits, but barely. All right. I can't raise the desk, chat. Do not let me raise the desk, okay? We'll have a serious problem. It'll rip the cable right out of something. All right. Then I gotta plug this monitor back in. Its two cables are right here, hanging off the thing. Into HDMI. Okay, so then the other end of that HDMI is actually connected to my laptop's dock. I don't know into which port, honestly. I might be better off just grabbing a different HDMI cable. I don't know how well you guys can hear me, by the way. I would be better off grabbing a different HDMI cable if they weren't all probably at the bottom of that box back there. So we'll do something different. Trace it. Oh, it's the bottom one. Okay, that's it. All right, untangle it. Bring it up through the back. Ruining all my cable management for when I go back to work. Or when I go back to putting my stuff on the work PC. HDMI is plugged in. I had to take out the HDMI cover. It's I left the other ones in. I just unplugged the one. Though they do have two monitors, so when I actually hook it up for real at their place. I'm not gonna plug this in yet. I don't want to actually boot to it. Keyboard and mouse. Should I open up their keyboard and mouse and make sure it works? So here we've literally got the cheapest Amazon Basics keyboard and mouse. What the hell? Oh, really? This sticker is like over top of the thing I need to peel back. Okay. All right, put this ruler down. So this is literally Amazon Basics branded keyboard and mouse, wires and all. I offered to, did they want to look at wireless ones? Did they want to, get something more ergonomic? They said the cheapest possible, and I said Amazon Basics cheap, and they said yep. So that's what we got them. It was, I think, $15 for this keyboard and mouse combo. What is wrong with me, chat? Oh, I'm putting it in upside down. I'm like, I can't just put the cardboard back in the box. All right. My office is a mess now. Massive.
Sharing my 4-month sub from the airport in Atlanta.
Yo!
Stupid flight delays.
Preach. 4 months. Flight delays. I'm glad I could be here while you're going through that. The cable is twisty tied together, and I was gonna leave it twisty tied for transportation, but it doesn't reach to the back of the PC when it's twisty tied. Could have given me like another 6 more inches. It's 6 inches, I swear. All right. Oh my God, this mouse. This mouse is so tiny. Oh my God. Flight delays, where are you going to? Mm-hmm. Oh. Chat. I realized why I had so much trouble getting the motherboard to line up. Some of the tabs are over the USB ports. Not good. I'm just gonna probably get some snippers and cut off the tabs. To Miami for a bachelorette party. Wow. Yeah, this is not. Let me see if I can show you. It's 3 ports, chat. I hate these cheap IO things. Don't cut them off. I have no other option other than taking out the whole motherboard. Like, I can't plug in to one USB, and I can't plug into the Ethernet. The other one is actually USB-C, and it's actually not covered. It's actually fine. So only 2 of them are a problem. I have no other option. Oh, no. Here, can I show you, actually? You see. So this tab right here is going into the Ethernet port. And this tab right here is going into the USB port. So they couldn't even get networking unless I try to fix it. So. Should have checked it. I didn't think about it. I was not careful putting it on. The IO shield like shifted. Oh God. Okay, I see. It like yeah. Yeah, so careful, don't cut myself. No, I have if I'm doing this, I have proper things. Give me a second. Okay, somewhere I have proper things. They're not on my 3D printer. I thought I had like snippers from my 3D printer that I use for cleaning up 3D prints. Maybe they're over here. Hold on. No? Yeah, this is why I need to clean my office. Crap. Crap. I don't know where they're at. No, they're fine. I can't take the whole motherboard back out at this point. And there's plenty of them touching this whole thing. It's just the ones going into the ports that I need to get out. He already cut himself. Yeah, I don't even know how I cut myself there, though. To be completely honest. I didn't even feel it. I looked down and I saw I was bleeding. Can I just bend it out of the way? Do I have pliers? Yeah, that's what I was looking for in the other room. Yeah, this IO shield like shifted while I was putting the motherboard in, apparently. Man, I really need the little snipper things that I have somewhere. You can take it out, you just don't want to. I'd have to disassemble everything to fix that. And I made sure I lined it up and I remembered to put it in and everything. Hold on. Oh, I found them. These things. For 3D printing. Your 3D printers usually come with these. They're real good for trimming off excess 3D print debris. And for pulling these tabs back out. Actually, I don't even need to cut them off. I can just pull them back out. Wow, they're a lot longer tabs than I thought. Let me show you my handiwork. So yeah, this I just folded it back and folded that one back. They'll be fine. They'll be fine, I promise. Sorry if you don't like the shaky camera when I move it, but it's just gotta happen. All right. Hey, look, you guys can see the old things on the wall from people's redemptions. All right. Set this to sitting height now. And, oh, I got shit on my chair. And then let's put this to sitting height as well. Oh, shoot, is the microphone gonna be a problem? Let me move it just in case. No, it's not. Everything worked out fine. Sweet. Hold on, give me a second. All right. Don't raise it? No, I lowered it. Come on, bro. All right. Oh, and everything's unplugged anyway. I know what I'm doing. Move the box of tissues out the way so I can move this. Usually the box of tissues is on this desk. All right. So, oh, I pressed the power button by accident. It's not plugged in though. Okay, it's all plugged in and the power switch is off. So let's turn the power switch on. And moment of truth. Or did I turn it off? No, it's definitely on. Or the power, or the... Well, that's not great. Chat, what could I have forgotten? Power cord is plugged in. Power supply is turned on. But the fan isn't spinning, so like it's not coming on. Did I plug in the other end of the power cord? Oh yeah, I totally did because, well, hold on, wait, is the power strip on? Is this phone charging? Yep, phone's charging, so the power strip's on. Yes, the other end is plugged in. I did check that. Unless I'm like not using the right power cable. But I ran this one just from it. This is the actual PC's power cable. Yeah, it's plugged in. And the power strip is on because the phone's plugged into the power strip and the phone is charging. Like this fan isn't even spinning up, so you can see in there. We got nothing. Did I get the power switch and reset set? Well, I pressed both power and reset. Neither of them booted the PC. So it's not like I got the power and reset buttons backwards. Unless I got all of these backwards. No, no pin. Power LED, plus minus, and then power switch. Those are right. Unless I don't have like CPU. Well, let me unplug this. Alright, unless I don't have like CPU power plugged in all the way. Nope, that's in and it's clipped in even. I think. Yeah. Do I have the 24 pin in? I do. It's in all the way. This doesn't have an internal power switch or anything. It's not that fancy. Yeah, nothing. Oh, wait, well, right now we got no power, but. I'm getting literally nothing from it. I don't know if this is a power supply or the motherboard. Plugging everything and plugging it back in. All right, unplug the power. USB drive. All right, let me unplug the 24 pin. And then plug it back in again. All right, that's back in, that's good. Unplug the CPU power and plug it back in again. Wait, hold on. I just thought of something, chat. What if it's like got a switch and it's set to 240 volt and I'm obviously on 120? So, maybe that's it too. Nope, no such switch. Just says 110 to 240 volts accepted. I could reseat the GPU as well. Not just the power, like actually reseat the whole damn thing. Check the front panel connectors. Yes, I literally just had this up to check, and I made sure that they are in where they say to be. And I even got the pluses and minus side rights. Okay, I'm just gonna reseat the whole GPU real quick. If I can find the screwdriver. Does anybody remember where I put it?
Preach, dude.
Thank you for the follow. I sure as hell don't.
I thought it was gonna be like right here.
Either way, I know where another one is. Ugh. I have this little screwdriver. The head's a little small for most PC screws, but it does have a good swivel thing on it. Yeah, it's a bit too small for this. Luckily, there's not a lot of strain here, so it's okay. Use a screwdriver to jump it. I could do that as well. I tried both the power and the reset switch though. So like, if you press the reset switch on your PC while it's off, it'll still like turn on your computer. Because a reset switch, what's it do? It turns it off and then back on again. So if it's already off, all it does is turns it on again, right? Was this GPU not in all the way, maybe? No, it definitely was. All right. Also, did I just hear another peal on it, chat? No, there's no peals anywhere. Right, GPU's out. This doesn't have onboard graphics, so it needs a GPU. Right? I never have actually done the screw to jump the pins. So that would be a first for me if I needed to do it. I obviously know which pins it is, but because I have the document here. All right. Well, chat. All right, GPU's back in. I'm not gonna tighten that down all the way yet. I am gonna plug the power, or I'm not gonna do this, the little PCIe screw cover thing that I had. PCIe power's in. All right, we reset all the power cables. So the 2 on the motherboard, 1 on the GPU, and reseat the GPU as well. Nothing. All right, so here, let me undo the power switch. Plug. Nope, metal touching the 2 pins, nothing. Let me try different metal. I mean, that is a magnetized strip screwdriver. Nope, metal ruler gets nothing. Put it back on the box. I mean, I could fix the IO shield. I didn't cut off the tabs. I just bent them. Is the power switch on? Yeah, power switch is on. What if the power switch is labeled backwards? Nope, that wasn't it. Great. Great. Make sure. Yeah, I literally have. Do I have another PSU? No. I do not. I don't have any other hardware here. Is this... Like, it feels like it's not getting any power at all, right? Let me try a different power cable, I guess. I have more of those in the boxes. So let me unplug this one. Yep, and it is plugged in for the 50th time, Grayson. Because I just unplugged it on both ends. We know the power. The monitor has a light. It's blinking. All right, spare power cables. I gotta unhook. Gotta take these off. Please give me this cable. This is one of the big chunky power cables I have that came with some of my servers. This thing is thick. All right. Okay. Got that plugged in. Nothing. And it is on. Oh shit. I can unplug power strip from the wall, but this power strip is literally powering the monitor and that phone you guys are watching at this moment. Straight to the wall, skip the power strip. Nope. Let me try jumper in this again. Nothing. They're a completely dead motherboard or power supply. Honestly, I could just return them both to Amazon and get exchanges. I don't know. And that's the thing with Amazon, it's no questions asked on a return, right? And they're all on, all 6 or all 9 screws are in, and they're all on their standoffs. So it's not like there's anything in the back. Let me unplug the keyboard and mice. Maybe they're really shit. Nope. Let me unplug the front I/O. Like the USB ports and stuff. Still nothing. Let me check. I'm gonna take the back panel off now, chat, I guess. Maybe the switch to control how much power, like, 240 or 120. Maybe that switch is somehow on the inside of the power supply. This is a brand new 80 plus gold power supply though. EVGA. Let me grab my phone. Anything in there? Nope, it's completely blank. The whole back. I'm out of luck. Out of ideas other than completely disassembling it. And man, all these fancy cable ties that came with it, I'll have to cut them off. Maybe it's the M.2 drive? I could reseat the RAM as well, but like, I don't think that would cause this to have this problem. 1 stick of RAM, 2 sticks of RAM, and I'll just plug it back in with just the 1 stick. And we'll leave this one over here. Let me get this plugged back into power and press the power button. No, nothing. Have I tried breaking something? No. It did that on its own. Okay. I guess we're taking the motherboard back out. Tried taking out the GPU entirely. It should still power on regardless of the GPU being in there. True, I guess. That fall to the ground. Yeah, if it's a dead 3050. If this was 2021, I wouldn't even be able to get a replacement to this 3050. All right. Okay. GPU's out. Yeah, if the fans spin up, you know now. No. Literally, we have the bare minimum connected right now. I'll even unplug the case fan. We have 1 stick of RAM. We have CPU power, motherboard power, and then the front I/O headers. And that's it. CPU power and GPU power? Oh, definitely not. This one's labeled CPU and this one's labeled VGA. And they fit in without resistance, and they're split up. You know, the one is split up into 2x2, or 4 pin together makes 8 pin. This one's a 6 and a 2. Look at the power supply. Yeah, I'm looking at the pictures of the power supply. Nowhere does it have like a switch. It says 700 watt gold switching power supply on the side of it, but nowhere does it have like a manual switch. So I assume like it just automatically detects the right voltage and stuff. Is this plug like damaged? No. Looks normal AF to me. I think it's the power supply, chat. Could indicate it's shorting in the case somewhere. Yep, let's disassemble her. All right. GPU. Let's just set that over there. Is this safe here? Yeah. All right, get the keyboard, mouse out of here. And the USB stick. We got this monitor in the way. All right, got it out the way as best I can. Stand this desk up. And this one as well. And we're gonna switch to the other camera now. This monitor's in the way. All right. Mm-hmm. True. Yeah, if I knew which ones it were. You're right, Aaron. I mean, it could be that IO shield, honestly. Alright. Motherboard's completely disconnected now. Let me get this other RAM stick back in before I lose or break it. Maybe I could forget that I bought my parents a 16 gig kit. Am I able to get a close-up of the front IO of the motherboard? I am, but I just unhooked it all. I mean, if you want to see it, I can show you, like, what pin it is. Let me grab the phone here. Alright. Let me switch. Oh, I almost just dropped the phone. I need to get it out of this holster if I'm holding it. Alright. So, this phone? Boop. So, if we look here, this is the motherboard thing. This shows the orientation of it, and these show the plugs. So, the side that has no pin on it, the two closest to the pin, are the power switch. You can clearly see here that I disconnected all the wires. But the top is the side that has no pin on it, and I had it plugged into the two right next to the place with no pin. That is not the problem. Okay. We're just taking the motherboard back out. I never dropped any screws either, so like I don't think it's a screw inside of the case, like shorting something. It could be the IO shield, honestly. If apparently that got it shifted at some point during installing the motherboard. So we'll be fixing the IO shield while we do this. Now, I've only built, I don't know, a dozen or more PCs. Not including, like, rebuilding PCs. This seems like... I've had dead CPUs on boards before, but like the motherboard still lights up, and you still get beeps, and you still get fans. This isn't a dead CPU. This seems like a dead motherboard would still at least act like it's powering up as well. Like a dead CPU, a motherboard will tell you it's a motherboard. We're not getting fans, so this is either motherboard or power supply at this point. All right, screw number 9's coming out. This might take the full stream time. That's if we can. If it doesn't post outside the case, stream's over. I have to send back, I'm just gonna send back both the motherboard and the power supply to Amazon. Get new ones sent out. Just gonna say didn't work, DOA, and I want replacements. Did I miss a screw? No, all the screws are in. Or out, I mean. All the screws are in, let me just yank. Oh. I really big brained, and I made sure to unplug everything, including the CPU cooler. fan. Yeah, the CPU cooler is attached by like springs on the screws, so like I couldn't have over tightened that because the screws still have a ton of tension or a ton of give to them. I'm just inspecting to see if anything looks damaged. Doesn't really. Everything looks fine to me. Because, you know, we had the I/O issue, right? I was looking to see if anything got damaged around the I/O, where the I/O connects. But I don't see anything, so. I gotta find the motherboard box. All right, motherboard sitting on the motherboard box on the chair now. Gotta take the power supply out. Oops. Well, that sure is a problem. Okay, so yeah, these two tabs are the only two tabs that come out in this direction. And I think they're supposed to be bent like all the way around. I don't even know how they're supposed to look. Go up against this. They're so much longer than all the other tabs. So like, and they still had the ones that grounded them too, connecting. Yeah. Unless it was just like the side of the I/O shield touching the motherboard or something that it didn't enjoy. But this is a pain right here. Let me tell you. I did have a lot of trouble getting this in, and I thought it was really stuck in place. I didn't feel it move when I was putting in the motherboard or anything like that. Because I had really pushed and really got it in. But man, it feels like this. It's just... Okay, I/O shield's in all the way again. I mean, I maybe don't even need to be putting it back in right now, but really is struggling to... Oh no, it's in all the way, I guess. Alright, I gotta take the power supply out now. Yeah, I put it directly in the wall. There is no extension cable, it's just the standard kind of power supply. Alright, let me cut these zip ties because I had tried doing the zip ties because it came with zip ties, and that was the only form of cable management it came with. So I was like, you know what, we're doing it on stream. In my head, I was thinking, yeah, I'll just use the zip ties, even though normally I wouldn't even bother because zip ties are pointless and the least functional form of cable management. But I went ahead and I put them in, and I lived to regret it. What is this? Oh, that's the reset switch. It came back through when I was moving all these wires out. Alright, come on, power supply cables. Should I just completely remove the power supply cables from the, or remove the power supply from the case? What do you think, chat? Or should I? I'm gonna just leave it in the case. There's no way the case is shorting out the power supply. Is that a thing? I'll remove it. If it was, you'd know. Oh, chat, the power supply's been switched off this whole time. That must have been it. That was a joke, chat, because I've been turning it on and off this whole time. Right, power supply screws are out. There's like little rubber pads or foam pads that one of them came off with the power supply. So now that I got this thing in my hands. Ooh. I don't know if that's just the smell of new power supply or fried power supply. It's not pleasant. It's not super strong, but it's not pleasant. I don't think power supplies are supposed to have a smell as well. Plug it in and see if it smells worse. All right. I want to see the magic smoke. I don't really want magic smoke happening on my desk, but no magic smoke. I switched it on just now, by the way. Is it worse? I'm not feeling any warmth, and obviously the fan didn't spin up. Well, fan doesn't spin up until the system tells it through the 12-volt power to turn on, right? So once you jumper the start pin, or once you press the, oh, there goes the button. Once you press the power button, the motherboard tells it through here. One of these pins is just completely empty. Is that normal? Pin 20 has absolutely no wire going into it. I'm gonna probably say that's normal. All right, well, let's grab the motherboard. One empty pin is normal? Okay. Should I be more concerned that... Yo, Al Infinity, what's up, homie? We're building a PC that's broken, apparently. Massive. Is this not working? Absolutely massive of you sending in the raid. Let me get this plugged in. So I built the whole computer, had it all together. Moment of truth, press the power button, nothing. So we've re-disassembled it, just trying to see if we can get fans to spin, or fan singular. I don't know if you guys are familiar with building PCs, but that's not a good thing. Also, the power supply is a little stinky. I don't think it's like fully fried. There's no smoke or anything, but I don't know if I'm just smelling new power supply smell or dead power supply smell. If it is, it's a really uneventful dead power supply, which is the best kind. Wait, chat. Hold on. This is an EVGA power supply. Didn't EVGA just have a... No, that was Gigabyte. Gigabyte had the big scandal about broken power supplies, right? Make sure to play. Oh, all right. That was Gigabyte, right? Not EVGA. EVGA is good. I have EVGA in my PC, right? All right, where'd I lost another screwdriver. All right, let's see if we get anything. Oh, wait, I have to plug in the power supply. And I have to turn it on. Nothing. Jumper in the 2 pins. Nothing. Got 24 pin. We got CPU power. We got the fan plugged in. The M.2 slot is still populated right now. Shit's broke, yo. Yeah. Let me get this M.2 drive out of here. Maybe it's a dead M.2 drive. But I've never heard of an M.2 drive causing a PC to not boot. But it's a first for everything. Don't worry, power supply is unplugged, by the way. Because if this doesn't work, chat, if taking this M.2 drive out does not work, I'm returning both the motherboard and the power supply to Amazon. And because I bought from Amazon, they will gladly ship me a replacement. Not a sponsor, but like just being honest. They don't check. I take out one RAM stick as well. Also, let's just say fuck it and put this other RAM stick in a different slot. So instead of using 2 and 4, let's just put this in slot 3. Sure, it's not ideal, right? But it's a slot we haven't used. Power supply. Plug it in. Also, this power supply feels so cheap. To Bob to bring. Bob doesn't build computers. Omni might have one. No. That's not working. Let me try something different. Different type of metal. This is bare metal. No. Jump in the... I'm going to say the power supply is dead. Wait, is it on? Yes, it's on. I'm going to say the power supply is dead. It would still power on. Yeah, exactly. Like it... Let me smell it again. You know what I should do? I should get Magic. I'd be like, hey, does this smell like fire to you? And then she'll walk into my office and be like, oh my god, this whole room smells just like... I'm like, okay, well, I guess I just got used to it. I don't know if this just smells like a big box of metal, or if this smells like zappy zap fire smoke. Does it smell worse now? No. It does not. It doesn't smell good. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna put the M.2 and the RAM back in the motherboard. I think I'm just gonna swap this bad boy out. I don't even think it's the motherboard at this point. I think it... I might have another power supply. I know where I have another power supply. Magic has an old gaming machine. Mm-hmm. There's a little bit of disassembly. Okay. Omni, do you know if I have another power supply anywhere else? Peace out, Alan. Have a good night. Appreciate the raid. I will see you later, homie. feel like I had a spare power supply and I threw it away a couple years ago. Hold on. One of my servers, yeah, it still requires disassembly. I was just checking. I have a case over here. Well, he's been here. He knows. Wait. Oh, I saw a power supply box. It's the one that's in my computer. It's the box for the one in my computer. Let me go grab Magic's old PC. I think it's got like a 500 watt. It's gonna be enough to post. So if that doesn't work, then we know it's a motherboard. All I have to do is post once, yeah, and then I can swap it out. So let me go to the BRB screen chat. I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom too. BRB? Oh, not actual BRB. Pause the music
Kyle.
so the video can play.
Kyle.
And manually turn off.
I didn't turn off gravity.
BRB.
Oh, look at him. So, in celebration of the subathon last weekend, we have the Subway-a-thon. And everyone who's there could redeem an armor stand to get a spot on the subway. Look at this beautiful thing. So we got stats on the front. It lasted 8 hours, 24 minutes. The Subway-a-thon, July 2022. Top contributors for subs is B Sparin, and for bits is Lucky Bear. Absolutely amazing. So we got this subway just plowing its way out the side of the mountain. It's definitely gonna crash, but that's how things go sometimes. You can't control it. Up inside here, we got Master CJ driving the subway. He's got my head on him, so he deserves that spot. And then we got everybody who redeemed. We crammed them all into one subway car, absolutely tightly packed like sardines, as you would find in a real subway. So we'll just go through here, take a look at everybody. Absolutely amazing. We got some people standing. They don't deserve to sit, apparently. You know, everybody here redeemed it, and it was totally awesome. I thank every single one of you for being here and having the channel points to get in here. And for everybody that contributed, absolutely amazing of you. Big preaches. And GG Purple on your dub with your wait, you have 2 on this 4-block tower? You've gotten half of the wins on the new tower? How'd you do that, you hacker? A potion of wither effect? Oh, chat, we're already down to 10% durability. Oopsie. Here we go, chat. We're getting rid of it. This is the death of a netherite shovel on purpose. For you, chat. There it goes! Rip. Oh. Durability's low. Here we go, chat. It's gonna... There it is. It's broken. Another netherite tool. The pickaxe this time. Yeeted. Because of the subathon goals. Like, I keep basically my train of thought is I use French vanilla Minecraft. You know, it should feel vanilla, but with a little, just little performance and quality of life stuff. Like all the comments on my main videos are good because it's people that, like, you know, already subscribe to my channel and know me from Twitch and whatever. But the broader YouTube audience, when my shorts start, you know, get a couple thousand views, is like just 100% pure toxicity for no reason. No one clipped that. I clipped it. I'll put it in a YouTube video. I don't care. I'll put it in a YouTube short. Fuck it. Oh, this axe is looking brutally low, chat. You think this is the tree where it breaks? Has 13 durability on it. Yeah, chances of survival are low for this axe. Oh, yep. There it goes. There's our third netherite tool broken this stream. Oh, did this camera turn off? Fuck, it did.
You guys don't even get to see the reveal. Okay, I woke it up. Sorry, it's gonna be wobbly for a second until it stabilizes. There, I hope it helped. But you want to see a relic of gaming past? Look at this dust. Look at this dust. This is a Cougar case, chat. This is my very first PC build. Repurposed. I basically, literally built my very first PC in this case. Then I upgraded every part in it. And then eventually I upgraded the case. And then I put it all back together and said, here's a gaming machine, Magic. You guys remember when case dust fan, like on the door? Oh my God. And it lasted Magic several years after that. Okay, I lied. This isn't my original case or gaming PC because this is a 760. And originally I had a 440, which only lasted me like, I think 6 months before I upgraded to the 660s when it launched. But there is a power supply here. It's a 430 watt. Oh my God, this is using like Molex to, oh my, there's so much dust. Oh, it is cable managed through the back even. So this uses an 8 and a 6 pin. Okay. I had to take my Band-Aid off to wash my hands, by the way, chat. So we're... God, there's so much dust. Also, RAM coolers, you remember those? That was totally not necessary, but I did it for the looks. Oh my God, the not matching RAM sticks. I don't think we have 2 kits. I think we have a kit of 2 and then 2 additional not matching sticks for RAM. Also, fully not modular power supply because this isn't the original power supply. I bought this power supply to rebuild the machine for Magic. Because what I also just know, there's no side panel screws. No side panel screws at all. Both of them just slid off. Is this cable managed at all? Does not appear to be. Oh, I never even unplugged the 24 pin. Yo! Send me a link to the exact head that you found on the site, please. Either DM it or throw it in the Discord somewhere. Also, you don't need to have Java. You could have told me your player head name for Bedrock. Oh my God. Chat. Look at... You want to see what I'm breathing in right now? I had to take this off anyway. Look. This is the RAM cooler. Oh my God, look. Look at that. And on the inside. And the RAM is caked. Okay. Well, actually, wait. You're on Bedrock doesn't actually have player heads, right? At all. You have to like pick a skin, or can you upload a skin to Bedrock? I don't know. You have to like. If you want, Momo, send me a link to what you want. All right, send me a link to what you want. Or Google something along the lines of like Bedrock player head lookup or something like that. I don't know. All right, is there any other power cables? Not really. I don't remember how I phrased the question. See, that's the thing about getting an answer that is basically yes or no, is I have to remember how I phrased the question, and I never do that. So chat, just a pro gamer move. If you're gonna respond to a question a streamer asks, say, no, I don't do X or whatever, you know? Because if I ask a question, I don't remember which one yes is and which one no is. Ever. Ever. Okay, what is it? Oh, this is, oh, there's an SSD in here. Oh, and a hard drive. Those are need unplugged. All right, that's all the power supply cables. All of them are unhooked on the other end, so we just gotta finagle them through. It's just a whole bunch of other shit in the way. Don't worry, I backed up this machine years ago, and it hasn't been on for probably close to 2 years at this point, because it stopped working altogether. It wouldn't even... Actually, what did stop working about this machine? It wasn't power, I hope. Oh, God. I don't remember. Maybe I should have tried turning it on. Happens if you just want to be trolly. Well, then you answer like I did, and like you did earlier. If you're trying to be a good a decent human being, you know, that's when you take my advice. If you're trying to be a jerkbag, then mission accomplished. All right. Transplant, transfusion, transmutation. Oh, okay. 430 watt. This is an EVGA power supply. It is. This is literally a 430 watt version of that 700 watt that I have. It's just been through hell and back. There's so much dust. Oh, it's like literally a decade of dust. Do I just give my mom this power supply and return the other one? I don't think 430 watts is not enough for a 3050 and a 5600X, do you? Like, to actually, like, utilize. I mean, it'll work, right? It just would be power limited. What the hell is the CPU power? This is PCIe. Excuse me? Oh, it's this wire. The one under the monitor. I'm like, oh my god, is there no CPU power? Nope, there was. Okay. All right, that's in. All right, power supply's off. Plugging this in. You don't have to be a jerkbag to be a good troll. Okay, true. All right, moment of truth. Power supply on. And touch these two pins together. No fucking way, dude. This does not have the same smell the other one had. Dead Mobo. Unless anyone else has got any ideas. It's motherboard power, CPU power. It's got a CPU. It's got the RAM installed. These are the right pins. I try a different piece of metal. Plug in the. And I just double checked. Yes, the CPU fan is plugged in. So it's not like it's on right now and just
Breach, dude.
frying itself. Reset the CPU and check for damaged pins. Oh boy. That is the next step. God, I hate unplugging the 24 pin, chat. All right, let me take out stick of RAM. And I don't know where my original screwdriver flipping went, dude. This screwdriver is so small. It barely flipping works here. I did have a really rough time screwing into this motherboard. I remember that. Whew. Maybe I should have loosened this screw before I unscrewed all three other. Maybe I should have went around little loosey-loo, you know? Rather than just ripping the Band-Aid off all four. Because the springs were... Is this through stripped? No. It's undone now. Holy fuck! It just popped right out? Oh. Pins are all good. It came out attached. Oh my god, it's... Pins are all good though. Holy fuck balls. It's stuck to the thermal paste. I know for a fact I did the arm up, I put the CPU in, did the arm down, and this thermal paste is just so fucking adhesive. It ripped up the CPU with it. That should not happen. Yo, I've actually had that happen before. All the pins are good though. Yo. Oh, and thermal paste is... Oh my thermal paste. Bro got the... At least you know the thermal paste was well adhered. Alright. It's thermal paste side down. I had thermal paste on my fingers, so... I actually hate pin or CPUs like this because of that. That's hilarious. Yeah, the thermal paste was really well adhered, I guess. Now I can't really clean this though. Without risking damage to it. Trying to get all the thermal paste off my fingers. I really hate AM4 sockets though, because you all saw that was clamped down, right? It's not like I left the arm up. You can't even. It just pulled it right out because of the tension on this bad boy. Always come prepared. Yep. Oh, we're I should have loosened the screws like a little bit and gone around in a circle more, and then it wouldn't have had any pressure when it lifted, you know? Okay, that's completely cleaned off. Just popped right out. Oh my god, I absolutely hated every second of that. I can't even tell which ways up is, but I can see the arrow. Oh, motherfucker. That was my fault for not having the bar lifted up. Sorry, I'm getting hot and sweaty. I should stop at this point. I'm stopping. I'm stopping at this point. We're done. Yeah. That just popping out of the cooler put me on edge. And now I'm just too, yeah. Oh, God, that fucking burns. I forgot I had a cut on my finger. Oh, God. Ooh, I just got isopropyl alcohol straight inside a wound. All right, we're done. Well, this has been a failure. I'm still not even sure. I think it's the motherboard. Ooper, thank you for the raid. Find the thermal paste. No. I need to cool down. That was a mistake I'm not comfortable making that I just made. Massive. That was a mistake I was not comfortable making. I just dropped the CPU. If you didn't see that, I literally dropped the CPU onto the motherboard, pins down. It's been going for too long. I'm hot, sweaty. I'm not focused. We're done. Playing with too much money to be off my game. So we are done. Yeah. This has been an absolute failure of a night. So thank you for being here and watching me suffer. Making sure none of these like are still. No, these don't actually screw into it. So as soon as they're out of the case, they just spring out. Gotcha. That's what happened, and that's why I had so much force when it pulled out. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream and I'm gonna clean up. Whoa, what? Are you like really delayed, UA? I did not like that noise it made when I lifted up the lever. Yeah. Looking down all the rows of pins from both angles. Every pin looks good. CPU is safe. Sorry, it didn't work. No worries, nothing. Honestly, I feel like I shouldn't have done any troubleshooting on stream. I should have just called it there and been like, well, we built the PC and oh god, I need to put this back on. Actually, is there any strain here on the back? No. I should have just been like, well, we built the PC, it didn't work, and troubleshot it on my own afterwards. Would have taken a lot of stress out of this troubleshooting. I mean, I've been pretty carefree. I'm looking for the fucking case, the box, and it's underneath it. Because I need the screws that are in there to return this, basically. Yeah, so like, I'm gonna box everything back up the way it came. Both the motherboard and the power supply I'm going to return and exchange. I don't think it's a CPU because I've dealt with dead CPUs before, and dead CPUs show the result of power, at least. And the only thing that could prevent it from even looking like power like it is... So I have to do this on the desk because backplane will fall out if I don't. I would normally put it back on the box, but back plate. Needs reattached. I think it's the motherboard at this point because that other power supply didn't work, but as soon as I brought it up here and started telling you guys about Magic's PC, I realized Magic's PC didn't work. And I don't remember what was wrong. It might have been that her PC just wasn't powering on, and that was a dead power supply too. Oh god, I gotta put the PCIe cover back on. Or the M.2 cover back on. I mean, Amazon would still probably refund me if I returned them an empty box, but I'm not risking it. Yeah. Yep. I feel like the more I work on this on stream, the worse it's just gonna be. Because we made one mistake and then immediately made another mistake minutes after. And I felt myself sweating and was just like, yeah, we're done. So we're cleaning up together, chat. What is this? Case standoff. Keep out zone. What? Before installing the motherboard into the case, install the necessary mounting standoff required for a motherboard. Then it's... What? These are the required standoffs? 3? There's 3 standoffs that are required? That's it? I don't... It's false. I don't think anything else belonged inside the motherboard box. So... Oh, yeah. Something did. The IO shield. IO shield goes in here. And also... the baggie with the 2 M.2 screws. It was 3, now it's 2. Gonna return everything that goes with it. Put That's ready to be returned. Honestly, this didn't go well. I don't think I'm gonna stream rebuilding it. You guys will just get an update from me in the Discord Tech Talk channel. Cause this experience sucked. I was honestly thinking about streaming my build of my new gaming PC whenever I buy that, when AMD 7000 comes out. I don't think I will. Chat, could it have been the BIOS wasn't updated? Could it be this came with a BIOS that didn't support the 5600X? Can you update a BIOS without a CPU? You can't, right? You need... Yeah, it's unlikely that you'd get this kind of failure. You're right. You're always right. This goes over top it. Yeah, it does. It doesn't go behind it. It goes over top it. They used to send older CPUs due to the BIOS updates. Yeah. This does say on the PC part picker list that, like, it might come with a BIOS issue. Right? Yeah, it does. But would it post? Would B550 post with CPU BIOS? I don't know. This forum says your B550 motherboard should at least post on its shipping BIOS with the 5000 series installed. Once it posts, you can then install the latest BIOS. Yes, I know it supports it, right, with a BIOS update, but what would it do while it doesn't have that BIOS update? I'll just find a different... I'll just return this motherboard, return the power supply, just exchange the power supply one for one, and find a different motherboard that does say that it won't have a BIOS issue at all. I got fucking screws everywhere right now. These screws came with the power supply. Oh. So power supply box. Throw them in there. This is the brand new 700 watt. Still smells like a power supply.
Really gotta shove to fit things back in once they're uncable managed. Yeah, there was like a twisty tie around that or something originally. Alright. Fuck. Closed it up, saw the booklet. Okay.
Well, if I can't buy a B550 and just have it work out of the box, does that? Oh wait, that means that B550 board was released before the 5000 series. I hate that they did that. Why didn't they just wait to launch the B550 series until the 5000 series came out? Like they waited to launch X570. Like it's a horrible situation to be in. I don't know. Oh, graphics card. Oh, I found another manual for the motherboard. So graphics card. Before we put it back in, this goes on it. Please slide back in. Oh, this is... Yeah. It's a tight fit. This is a... So returning pile, keeping pile. Oh God. Okay, the RAM and the stuff is over here. Where'd I put the case for the RAM? I do not have the case for the M.2 stick anymore because that got thrown out because it was just a piece of cardboard. I've never had to put RAM back in its plastic case. This is a pain in the ass. It's like I wasn't even designed to fit in here in the first place. All right. Please. Just a little bit. All right. Oh man. All right, it's on the keep pile. Oh, what's this? Warranty information. To what exactly? This doesn't even say... Oh, this says Silverstone. Okay, this is warranty for the case. All right. Ah, shoot. This goes in the power supply box. All right, that's part of the keep pile. Let's put this somewhere safe and out of the way. I don't even know how I'm supposed to fit it in this power supply box. It's already jam-packed. Just getting this stuff in. Okay, while we're reopening boxes, I know I saw... Yeah. This is a motherboard manual.
Throw it in on top of the motherboard. Oh, it says not compatible with the 3400G and 3200G, so this must not have like onboard graphics like it all.
But this is a 5600X we were trying to put in there. Yeah, I saw that, Shadow. I've always been skeptical of what you've been doing, and I said I'd never do it. All right. Okay, these are all screws that came with the case. So that's like your opinion, man. All right, I'm getting all the case screws together just into a box here, or back into the bag. Wow. Okay. Oh, we got some extra case pieces I can put into this bag. Does this fit in the bag? Oh, it should. Yeah, I didn't expect it to. All right. Those screws are from the other case. Oh, I found the screwdriver again. Am I literally blind? It's sitting right in front of, behind my keyboard. Found the screwdriver I lost. Okay, well, that is a fucking disappointment. And chat. All right. Let's I saw the raid a minute ago, but Cooper, you know you're watching the stream, right? And if you start a stream just to raid with one person, like that's I mean, I said thanks when the alert went off, but like it does nothing. All right. This is like tight as hell. All right, put that back. Yeah, we're done, chat. I went way longer than I needed to. I'll clean up the rest of this. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, yeah, I'm just making sure everything's good. All right, peace out, guys. Let's where's my, oh, I can go through the Steam Deck. Yeah, treat it like a normal end stream. All right, full face cam to say goodbye. All right, peace out, guys. Let's just get our, oh, that's a raid message. I don't have anybody to raid right now. Let me see who's live. Anyone doing hardcore? Let's send it over to Panda. Raid. Can I copy and paste his name, please, without issue? Twitch. Why do you highlight so much when I try to just highlight a name? All right, chat. There's a raid message for you to copy paste when you get there. The raid started over to Panda. Let them know you had a good time over here, regardless of if that's true or not. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.